Koji looking good, switching it up, doing some combo moves. Keep an eye on those hands and those feet. They move quickly. Bar spins, no footer. With another bar spin and no footer. And a down semi-front. And he is in. 30 seconds on the clock. He's known for his high-flying Brazilian airs. This guy gets more air on the mega ramp than literally anyone right now. I think he's actually holds the record for the highest air. Big flare! Whoa! Hunting the side of that ramp. Right, rocking those dreadlocks. Really helps with the balance. Nice X up to turn down. Big flare. Keeping that momentum going, landing high. Nice tail whip, all you can roll right into a downside whip. 3-part combo right there with bar spin to tire grab, then a late X up. Nice big 540. Landed smooth. Yeah, Zach. Fun. Alex starting out on the dirt scene, making his way in the park. He's pretty much an all-around rider these days. This guy's got some amazing 720s on the box jump, and he has been honing those vert skills. Nice big seat grab, dropping it into a toboggan, tuck, going back to back, smooth. Favorite part of my runner, definitely those pants with a tail whip into an X up. With a double whip, landed smooth. You guys make some noise for that double whip. Right into a downside whip, switching up the direction and into a tuck. The same old line. Whoa! Man. Coco Zarita. He's an X Games medalist. And also the rare owner of the Vert Triple Tail Whip. Right now, he's got some brakes back on his bike, but you wouldn't know it. This guy flies higher than almost anybody on the U-track right there. Nice big flare. Right into a tuck. And right back into a whip. Back to back to back. Right there, called the tabletop to hair stall. And rocking a flare right into a turn down, going both directions. XL flare, you guys make some noise for Coco's Arena. 3 different variations in there. That is Vince Byron. Bar to tuck. Big flip for a flare whip right there, just slipping off the pedal. You guys make some noise for Vince. I guarantee that when you woke up this morning, you didn't think you were going to be seeing flare whips at 7 feet. Nice recovery going right back into an Indian air seat grab to a downside whip, switching up the direction. And ending it off with a 540. Full deal, 30 seconds. Guys, let's make some noise for Mike Cal. Rolling it in, 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. Using that extension, the only guy we've seen so far in this final, right into a nice big tuck. Huge no foot can. Carving that 3 panels right there to a downside. Hasn't missed a wall yet. Smooth back-to-back airs is the name of the game. Getting that flare. Big alley-oop downside with 2 panels right there. Signature move with that Cherokee double downside whip, smooth as hell. Roll right in. Going in for Rockstar, Haro, and Vans. This guy, no stranger to the podium. And no brakes on that bike right there. Smooth air. Right at the top of the cone. Keep an eye on his back wheel. This guy has some of the smoothest vert airs of anyone in the business. And that's what allows him to generate that amazing amplitude. Nice big tuck, huge 540 tabletop. You guys, let's make some noise for Simon. He wants to hear you. Big 540 turn down, getting way out over that deck. Huge alley-oop 540. And doing a body jar, big tuck no-hander, laying that back wheel right there. And he's not done, 30 seconds on the clock. And he's still the best. And rolling right on in for his second run. smoothing it out. These guys battling the wind just a little bit, but you know what? It's died down quite a bit. Koji making good use of that right now with some nice smooth airs. The king of the combo. Tail whip to Exa. Going right into a double whip. He's just waiting on that wind, and we're in. Right, turning it up. Nice big smooth horseman to Exa. Keeping it under control. I don't know if you guys can see on that end, just a slight bump with those handlebars. Huge flare! Carving 3 panels. I'm talking about panels, I'm talking about the skate light sheets. Nice big double whip! Hold on to it! And Dougie is nice bar to X. Zach already won. Great run under the belt. Huge flare. Been real impressed with Mr. Newman's ride lately. This guy is no stranger to the vert ramp. Starting out in the park, originally from Kentucky. Flying in a nice home out in State College, doing a 540. Bringing his talents out to the U-track. 14'2", I believe this ramp is, so it's not for the faint of heart. Alex is definitely not scared of the big ramps. We just saw him out at the Nitro qualifier with some of the best in the business, sending it over a huge 30-foot gap. This ramp's 14 feet tall, and we're seeing some nice 8-foot airs. My math serves me correctly, that's 24 feet above the ground. Double whip. Hold on to it. And ended with a 540 out of Alex. Make some noise for Alex. So, we're in, my friend. We've got the music to match the hair. This guy got the most beautiful flowing locks I've ever seen. No offense, Ricky Mosley, but he's got a Paul Mitchell sponsorship. So right now, we've got Red Bull, Sony, Beloved, Oakley, and Paul Mitchell. We got Kevin Arena, nice big turn down flare. Flare with out of Coco, back to back flares. Hold on to it, keeping that height, keeping that amplitude. Oppo flare from the opposite direction, another flare right into our transition. And that is the buzzer, still pumping. And right into it. Out of Brisbane, Australian, huge flare whip, landing smooth. You guys make some noise for him. I know he's got a full face helmet on, but trust me, you can hear the applause and it just gets the blood flowing. Downside whip into a flare. Only one wall per setup. Switching up directions. Getting cranked in to an upper flare and a lip back. Get some hands off. Get a little scary monster on that 540, but it was a 540. And ended it up with a double peg. And with Mike Bell. Let's make some noise for him. Alright, right off of that extension. Right into a tabletop. Nice. Harvey, opening can, topside. Carving 3 panels on that flare. Big alley-oop downside whip. And right into a look back. It's all about consistency. Huge! Triple down. Doing it for Rockstar, Haro, and Dan's X Games medalist, Simon Tabron. Alright, this is our last run for the day, so bring it on home. Your #1 qualifier, Simon Tabron. big tuck no-hander. Huge 540, laying it out. Nice look back 540. Huge 540 alley-oop, doing it on that vintage double top tube Maro. Right back to the top. And throw